some statistics for you. Kids suffering from homelessness are not only 9 times more likely to repeat a grade, they're also 4 times more likely to drop out of school altogether. My next guest is on a mission to help unhoused kids in Southern California succeed educationally by pairing them with tutors. It's amazing. From School on Wheels, let's everybody welcome Charles Evans. Give it up! Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me. We're so excited to be here.
I'm excited that you exist. This is such a beautiful thing that you're doing. Like, you know, everybody has their own footprints they leave behind, their own legacy, and this is such a beautiful legacy that you've built, like, for so many people. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. But also, can you explain to people that don't know, like, what is School on Wheels? Like, what do they do?
Yeah, School on Wheels is an amazing organization that provides tutoring services and academic support to students kindergarten through 12th grade, living in shelters, motels, vehicles, and on the streets in 6 different counties in Southern California. So our whole goal as an organization is to really just fill in those gaps academically, get them caught up academically, and really just have them focus a little bit more on their education.
There's a reason that you're so passionate about this, right?
I am, you know, so for me, both of my parents are immigrants to America. My mom particularly is from Belize, and we've always had people living with us, you know, from cousins to aunts. And we never really saw them as being homeless. We just thought that, hey, it's typical for 10 people to live in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Which is kind of beautiful in the sense that you had so many people around you, you know, like loving on you.
I mean, it is, but I remember having one cousin in particular that didn't go to school for almost a year. And I thought the impact that had on him just kind of, I mean, he's fine now.
Yeah.
Right? He's working and everything, but just that experience and then being able to go to Belize and see poverty and experience school out there was completely eye-opening for me. And it just became my life mission to want to support, you know, the most vulnerable kids in our society.
Well, can you tell us more about how the program works, like how it kind of folds out?
Yeah, so the way it works is we match up each student individually with their very own tutor.
Okay.
And they go to the kids in a shelter and they provide tutoring services directly where they are. But since the recent surge, we had to pivot. So now everything's online, which means our students went from needing backpacks and school supplies to needing Chromebooks and tablets and Wi-Fi and headphones so that they can meet with their tutor academically. So it's a great program. The tutors are the heart and soul of everything that we do. And they give the kids hope. We like to say that we not only we don't change just one life, but we also change 2 lives. That's the kids and the tutors.
And not only that, you change all the lives that will be affected by that child growing up and doing whatever they're going to do. You know, you set them up, the trajectory of their lives change, you know, that opportunity. Well, in addition to tutoring, you offer kids other opportunities as well. Can you tell us about them?
We do. We give out, it's one of my favorite things that I like to do is we give out scholarships. And not only scholarships for a 4-year university, but scholarships for a swimming program or for kids to join a science club after school. Next year is going to be our 30th anniversary, and we are going to serve more than 50,000 students since we've been in existence, and we've given out over $250,000 worth of scholarships.
Are the tutors, I'm just curious, are they all on, like, do they volunteer, or can other teachers volunteer? Like, how can anyone help, like money-wise, or if you want to teach or do anything like that, how can they help?
Yeah, the biggest thing for us is that we're always in need of volunteers. Like I said earlier, 156,000 students in the counties that we serve. So we're always looking for volunteers. And you don't have to have a teaching background. I always say, like, I'm more equipped to work with a kindergarten student. And that might be many other people out there. So yeah, you can get involved. We provide all of the training for all of our tutors. You don't have to have any educational background. You just have to have a love of learning and a willingness to help.
That's amazing. Yeah. So what's like a website they can go to? I just want to make sure.
You can go to www.schoolonwheels.org.
Okay, cool. I want to get it out there. It's such a cool program. All right, we are back with Charles Evans from School on Wheels here in Southern California. It's a groundbreaking program that pairs homeless students with volunteer tutors, and the impact can be huge. My next guest proved just that. Meet China and her tutor turned mentor of 12 years, Katie. Hi, ladies. How y'all doing?
Hi.
First of all, you both look beautiful. I'm going to lead with that. So, China, how did you get involved with School on Wheels?
So I got involved with School on Wheels when I was 10 years old, and I was living in a domestic violence shelter. I had struggled a lot with homelessness with my mom throughout my childhood. There was a lot of instability in my life, and I was bouncing around from place to place, and I had a lot of educational gaps, and I struggled a lot with math. So I needed help, and the shelter had told me that they could pair me with a tutor. So they connected me with School on Wheels. School on Wheels connected me with Katie. And then once a week, Katie would come and she would tutor me, help me out with my math homework. She helped me fill in with a lot of gaps, and I started improving more with schooling.
Oh my gosh. What do you remember about those early days, Katie, with China?
So China was the first student that I was paired with through School on Wheels back in 2009. So we've been together for more than 13 years. We bonded super quickly over music and reading. We spent a lot of time together at the library. And what I remember is that she was super eager to learn. She liked school. Her teachers loved her, but it was really hard to see her navigate the different gaps in her education that she'd had from being at so many different schools. It was really clear she had a ton of potential and was so capable, but it took a lot of patience and commitment from both of us and a willingness to really make learning fun. So when she started to do better at school, not gonna lie, about in high school, her math got a lot harder than what I was able to help her with. So I asked if we could transition our relationship from tutor to mentor, and the rest is history.
Oh, I love this story. China, what does your life look like now?
Well, life has dramatically changed for the better. I recently graduated from Cal State University, Northridge, with a bachelor's degree in public health and a minor in civic and community engagement. I work for a nonprofit called Young Invincibles, and I educate young adults 18 to 34 on health insurance literacy. And I also lead our COVID-19 campaign here in Los Angeles. Life looks a lot different. Not too long ago, I got to talk to former President Barack Obama about the work I'm leading here in Los Angeles. He wants to know more about young adults out here working on COVID-19 awareness, and research shows that young adults are more likely to listen to their peers. So life is great.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
great.
You're just like talking to presidents. It's okay. Like, that's cool. Your life is awesome. It's awesome. So, China, after all this, what does Katie mean to you?
Oh, she means so much to me. Like, she's everything to me. She's been there throughout pivotal moments in my life. She was there throughout all my parent-teacher conferences. She was there for me when my dad died when I was 15 years old. She supported me all throughout high school. She was the first person I called when I got my first college acceptance. She was there for me, of course, all throughout college. Like, I'm so happy that she stayed along with me through this long, bumpy road, but I love her so much. I thank God for her every day.
Oh man, I just like an angel. Yeah. So what does it mean to you to know that you've had such a profound impact, on China's life, and not only China, but other people? Like, you really are changing the trajectory of their lives and giving them so much more opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, China is super inspirational, and as is Katie, and they make it worth it. This is why I get up every morning willing to do the work that I do, because I get inspired by tutors like Katie and students like China. So I'm just happy to be a part of this relationship, and I'm glad to play a little part in bringing these two together.
Yeah, amen. Yeah.
Right.
So we love how School on Wheels is changing lives, and we'd like to see them help even more kids like China achieve their dreams. So we're giving the program, well, we're giving them $5,000, but I'm going to add $5,000 as well. So it's going to be $10,000 total. We are so excited. It's really such a beautiful thing, and really do let us know what we can put on our stuff so we can highlight it and get people like volunteering or sending money, like whatever they can do, because I imagine a lot of people are going to see this and want to be a part of how magical and cool this is, and they know that there's a massive need, especially here in LA. We were talking about how you work with Union Rescue Mission, who we've worked with on this show. Like, there's just such a need for it. So thank you so much for filling that need.
Thank you.
Yeah.